Oh, that's good. I see we're going to start with one of those type of episodes today. Rimrims and fans of enormous, gigantic, long-fingered spiders. Welcome to Rimworld. We're gonna club some cataphracts over the head. We're gonna club them over the head with a colonist that does 140 melee DPS. It's gonna be a good time. And then we're gonna take some people, and then I'm going to lay eggs in their stomach. Oh, well, I'm not. Buggsy is, but all of these characters are just an extension of me. Every single one of them. Right, so in theory, we haven't tested this yet, but in theory, we should be able to shoot that, and then the gas will go through the vents into the kill tunnel. Have I been bamboozled? Oh, no, it does look like it's working. It's just not that much. Oh, Trojan infestation as well. Oh, the Kwama are under attack. I'm sorry, I can't deal with both. The Kwama can handle it. The Kwama almost certainly can't handle it. They always get wiped out by these bloody things. I didn't even know we had Kwama over there. Oh, well, there we go. Now they're all going to horribly die. Oh, my Kwama friends. Oh, they're just not strong enough. Oh, there we go. Whoa, does the gas not stop? I thought that the gas would stop spreading after a while. But I don't think that's the case at all. I just don't think we had this much continuous sustained fire before the people eventually got into melee, right? Whoa, okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. I presume that hussars aren't, like, immune. They have, like, partial antitoxic lungs. They're not, like, totally immune to it. Oh, no, they're not even remotely immune to it. Look at that. She's, like, immediately hit by toxic gas. And they've got toxic buildup, too. That's kind of surprising. I didn't think that would happen. Yes, come into my stinky tunnels. Oh, they've got rocket launchers. Mammoth worm has died. Toxic buildup. Oh, no. Oh, the mammoth worms can't withstand the toxic buildup? All the other insects are fine, right? Just specifically those ones. Ah, shit. They're going to go and do what exactly? Where are you going? Melee tech and pollution pumps. Oh, I thought there was a way through the tunnels that I'd accidentally fucked up with. Oh my god, they're collapsing before they're even... Look! Oh my god! I didn't think they would fall down that fast. They're not even going to make it through the bloody kill tunnel. Shit, are we going to be able to get there and pick them up and drag them off? They're all going to die to toxic buildup before we can get over to them. Ah, shit. Scooter? If you would do the honors, please. Punch that man. Punch that man. There you go, there's one down. You disarm the other one. It's still just going to be a single hit from... You know what, Scooter? Just go in there. Honestly, I'd like to take some prisoners. Oh, my God. What a raid. That's it, raid over. Well done. We'll let Scooter deal with the others. Let's see if we can grab some of these out fast before they all melt in the gas. I need to put some more auto doors in there just so that we can go in and grab them a little bit sooner. I wonder if it'd be better to go for, like, you lot over here. So not running in. So, no. Oh, my God. We might have actually got them all out of there. It gets them right up to extreme, but not enough to kill them. Let's see if we can... Oh, look, and it stopped. Because we weren't continually blasting the gas. Oh, my God, this was, like, accidentally perfect. Because we weren't continuously blasting it, the gas has stopped emanating down into these lower passages, so they are knocked down from the toxic buildup, but it's not going to kill them. They're just going to be unconscious long enough for us to go over there and grab them. I mean, honestly, just big brain. This might be the smartest thing I've ever done. And it was definitely very intentional. Oh, poor little empire. Oh, poor little empire. This is amazing. Holy shit. And then we can parasitoid all of them. We've got a whole prison filled with Imperials. Oh, Buggsy's revenge is done. That's it. I mean, I'm happy with it. Obviously, we're going to carry on, but that's it. That's amazing. Look at it. Look at it. It's just a direct line into the... Holy crap. There's 9 of them, 10, 11, 12. Totally in awe. I love the fact as well that Scooter has already fully healed throughout the entire raid. Just like totally, completely healed at this point. Let's go put the fires out fast. Oh, my potatoes. Oh, that was a toxic root. You know, I think we're doing all right. I don't think we need any more of that in a hurry, to be honest with you. Oh, happy day. Happy day not for the Empire, because I'm about to just come over here and borrow their spines. Am I going mad? Was there not a way? There used to be a way to set default prisoner medicine and interaction? Maybe that was a mod. What isn't a mod in this game? I don't even know what's real anymore. We need like a detoxer or something like that. Like a way to reduce the amount of toxic buildup we've got, but I don't think there's any way to do that, unfortunately. We just gotta kind of hope we can do something useful with them, because the toxic buildup before, if you remember, didn't drop whatsoever. Even though they were nowhere near the toxic, they just stuck with it. And I don't want to spoil all this meat, not now that we're delicious cannibals. How are we doing on the parasitic implantation? 68%. Today's the day. Little baby Buggsy. You may remember, and I know I've said this a lot in these episodes, we had 1 or 2 issues with the baby eggs. And more specifically yesterday, 1 egg was fed to the other child inside a growth vat, and then for some reason that child died. Now I thought it was because of malnutrition, because Buggsy was catatonic, and Buggsy was the one loading the nutrition into the vat, but it wasn't that, because the child, when I was editing it yesterday, clearly said malnutrition moderate. So I'll be honest, I don't really know. There also wasn't the standard death message or anything like that, so fingers crossed, 3rd time's the charm. I've really got a good track record with colony babies currently. It's not going super well, so that's why I'm banking on our little vampire friend who's got the parasite inside him to, here's the best case scenario, right? Baby's born, steals some of his fancy vampire genes, preferably the archetype ones if that's possible, and the vampire doesn't die. Because then we're going to sit here and inject Keegan and Pex over and over and over. Oh, and speaking of, oh my god, look at all the spines. Speaking of injecting colonists, I think we'll hit all these Imperials. Oh, unless, actually, a lot of them have got to be Hussars, right? They might have something useful. I did want to grab Great Shooting, because I did want to make, along with our incredible melee character, Scooter, I did also want to make an incredible ranged character, too. Aptitude for battle axe is awesome. What have you got for me here? I'm looking for anybody with an aptitude for Tox Weapons. We know it can exist. We know it can happen. Oh, these are all baseliners. Oh, how boring. I don't think I really want anything else from the... Yeah, I don't want anything else from the Hussars at all, so I'm going to rip Great Shooting from Tiberios. And I think for the rest of them, rather sadly, they can be mutated as far as I'm concerned. Now, somebody said that what might work as a solution to the problem where it's like Ideologian forbids. We could just give them the Insectoid blood. We could give them the things that are kind of similar to our colonists, so the spinnerets would do it. And hopefully that we could just convert them over to our Ideologian and then give them this afterwards. We could just give them the gene pack and then we can mutate them however we want. Do you know what I could do while I'm here? So we don't have to feed them so much. We just give them the impossible... The hunger rate's already 50%. Oh, you know what? Let's just rub it in a little bit. Just like make them hideous while we're here. Just in case they do escape, we're going to give them shitty survival instincts. We're going to give them intense UV sensitivity and faster aging. Faster aging isn't that good, but that's alright. I'm sure we'll get through them before then. Nice! And just like completely ruin their lives. The big focus, I think, at long last is to finally start work on the proper evolved organs. You can finally achieve my dream of moving away from B to generic sci-fi horde type creature. I don't want any bionics that aren't evolved organs. Oh my god, there are so many! Oh my god. I mean, I've played with this mod a few times, but that's a lot more. That's a lot more than there used to be. Holy shit. I also think, ooh, Sonic Infestation Repeller. Oh, I don't necessarily want to repel the insects. I love Bug. I think there are also more limbs still to research, or is it just tech prints now? Oh, it's just tech prints. Although a resistant shell would be amazing. Whatever, let's start throwing it together then. I'm going to go through and make a list. I'm going to read every single one of these, and I'll see you all in 3 hours. This is too much. Holy shit. Oh, those give like 10% melee damage and it installs into the back. Oh, man. So here's what we're going to do then. I'm just going to make everything that could be a benefit to the melee character. We'll see what overlap we get, and then we'll just pick the best one. Okay. So I think that's about it. You know, just 1 or 2 upgrades here. I think, look, I'm not going to talk about all of them because we'll be here for another month, but all of them seem to be pretty sensible replacements. I think you kind of understand what they do just from the names of the limb, right? There are a couple of things I want to do for the entire colony. I want a multi-chambered stomach for everybody, given the metabolic rate of the changes we've made to people, especially like Buggsy, who is enormous. The metabolic rate is 175%. Then I think there are better arms than, shit, it was called like extra... Can I really not type in arm to show all the arm replacements? Oh, God. It was called like extra dexterous limb? Body part efficiency 200%. You install it into the... to specifically the legs. But that's better than what we've got right now. So I'll do it until we've got 2 of those as well. And there's like a bunch of extra limbs, right? Like an extra lung. And like an extra heart. So I think those would be nice upgrades. It's just so much to do. It's honestly kind of overwhelming how much shit there is to try and figure out here. We'll start simple. We'll start with the stomachs. We'll start with the arms. That seems pretty good. I think it's going to be kind of expensive though, so we'll pause those for the time being and focus on big old Scooter. Lovely big Scooter who's just kind of standing around very scarily. Oh, right, and one thing I did do between episodes is tidy up the stockpile because it was an absolute mess, and now I think it's like a slightly nicer mess. We also had a very teensy impact on wealth which was immediately undone by that last raid. So that was good. Round of applause. The problem with all of these organs is that each one of these nanomechanites is one mechanoid corpse for 4 nanomechanites. So we fought 20 scythes yesterday, right? So we've got a nice 80 stacked up, or 78 now that Buggsy's used some up there. But these limbs by default are generally like 1 to 2 on average, but then some are like really expensive, like some take up 10. The butcher's nails, which of course I want, are 10 a piece. Oh no! Kwama nest calmed. Yeah, no shit, that's because they both got destroyed. I can't argue with it. It does look pretty calm over there. Very serene and peaceful. A very silly game. A very silly game. We have a good time here. Oh, little Empire, I see you've come for Mother Buggsy's gifts. What a gift we have for you, my friend. Oh, there you go. You look lovely. Wow, good God, that's a lot of genes we can just randomly gift people. Possible artistic. Oh, we've already got all of the impossible ones. Wow, that's amazing. We should really do something else with Buggsy with it, but I think I'll lose my mind if I re-engineer her again. So the plan is to give all of these people the random gene packs, the catastrophic mutations, and then after that, because the parasitic implantation can steal their genes, we inject the future of this colony into them when they've mutated, and then we evolve the colony. Some of it could be terrible, at which point maybe we'll reject them from the colony. Maybe we'll send them out into the world to go set their own hive, because of course we have vanilla outposts expanded. Would make sense having different hive members go out there in the world and build their own bloody hives. That's how bugs work. Simultaneously, it might give us some very free, very powerful extra little stuff here. Like, for example, getting size sensitive might not be that bad. I mean, pretty much everything else here is shit, now that I look at it. Maybe this isn't the best idea. And it might not be the best idea, but you know what? God damn it, it's fun. Excellent. Look at the mutations. Chem Fuel Vomit is so good. There's just an infinite amount of different thematic playthroughs in this, isn't there? Insane. Let's get you all stripped. Actually, I don't like the idea of having a prison full of, even if they are spineless, having a bunch of people with turrets strapped to their backs and cataphract armor that, to be honest, my people could be using. And that's the best part, right? You don't need to go ahead and get the tech packs for cataphract armor when you could just get the cataphract armor. Gifts! Gifts for Mother Buggsy. How kind you all are. What the fuck is that? What the... Oh, it's a mask on top of the heater. I was like, wow, that's some real avant-garde clothing there the Empire have been dishing out. That's crazy. So a lot of this stuff will just burn down, but I will keep, of course, all the cataphract armor. You never know, we might eventually get enough that there's 3 more pieces. We might get enough that we never need the tech print. The very bare minimum, though, we have to change the style of the cataphract helmets to be a bit more insectoid. There you go. I want them to look like big old mega spiders after all. Whoa, I just read a comment from somebody who said, I forgot to give the giant spider the unstoppable gene. Did I? That seems very silly. Unstoppable. So I did. Stagger time. No stagger time. Oh, shit. Oh, what a horrible thing to forget. All those times I called her unstoppable and she really, really wasn't. Wow. Let's give you some more impossible stuff then, because quite frankly, you are very expensive to run. You're a great colony guardian, but you're very expensive. Impossible Social takes it down to 60% just in one go. That's so good. Right, we're going to call you Cream Guardian. There, now she's actually unstoppable. Never complain again. Actually, while we're here, there was another comment I saw from somebody who said, why not try and make it so that the characters have the same skin tone as what they should have? So, like, for example, Gloom has all these limbs that are, like, different colors. If we've just got the green gene, we could make it so that it all matches, and then it'll look really nice. Because this colony is all about aesthetics, let's be honest. Gloom, you're the plants bug. That's right. And I'm pretty sure we do have green skin here, too. This might look terrible, but I'll give it a go. Sure. Green skin, there you go. It does give them saurid claws. You lose a little bit of manipulation. That's a fair trade for aesthetics as far as I'm concerned. And you know what? Hoot clock? Hook clock? I don't want to be called hook clock. We haven't got the right color for Zonlob. We've only got adamantium. Oh, but that doesn't come in the graphic. We've got green, we've got blue, we've got gray, we've got yellow. I will keep an eye out. I guess we need like I think that's one called Deep Red, which we could always borrow. You've got Bright Red. That's cool. I've written by Pale Yellow Skin. I got some bad news for you, my friend. That is not accurate whatsoever. None of these skin colors match up at all. I might just steal that one. That one's at least closer than what we've got going on right now, huh? What is that? Minor regeneration. A random wound is reduced by 0.1 severity every 200... Oh my god. That would imply there's probably a regeneration major. If we could give that to Scooter, That's something to look out for. That would be insane. More gifts from Mother Buggsy. Oh my god. We've made a mosquito man. Hello, mosquito man. Oh, it's elephant nose. I see. When you think about an elephant, it's just a mosquito with a nose too big to steal your blood. Super clotting, I think I did give to Enormous Scooter, didn't I? Yeah, you've already got that, so you'll never die, and you've got super fast wound healing. You'll never die from bleeding out. It will just be like 1,000 bruises. Hello? Okay, we've got Kwama Prison Guardians. That's absolutely fine. These Kwama come back very quickly, don't they? I feel like when they're here, they're like here for good. Oh, my horrifying limbs coming along. Yeah, barely any. Is there a way to summon mechanoids? We could just get a mechanator? Get a mechanator just to summon them so we can steal the mechanites? That doesn't seem right. Our colonists would never turn themselves into mechanators. We hate mechanoids. That's the whole point of insects in Rimworld. It may just be a quest to call in a cluster, though, for the Dominion. Never. I would never even entertain the thought. Farming worksite, vagabonds, one charity, I'm sure they do. It's all just installations and sites. Not interested. So a lot of people were confused, which to be fair is my fault. What the fuck am I even looking at there? What the hell is that? What? Oh, it's your hair and you're upside down. You're lying on your stomach right now. I thought these were the eyes and this was some horrifying mouth with tentacles. Like one of those Star Wars creatures. Like, what are they called? That's it, like the pikes. It looks like one of the pikes from Star Wars. What the fuck? Anyway, sorry, to clarify, what the? Oh, Kwama eggs. I thought something had hatched from someone then. So I'm injecting them with Buggsy, right? And I said I wasn't going to inject them with Buggsy because otherwise it would turn them into Cream Queens. That's fine. When they're born, we can just swap them over, presuming that becomes Xenogenes and not Endogenes. Otherwise, then we've got a real problem. Otherwise, they might end up being born as cream queens that I can't change. But I'm presuming they'll be born with Xenogenes, and then we can simply just flip them over to the right bug type that we want, if that makes sense. That way, Buggsy can still be the queen doing horrifying stuff. The Kwama are just in the prison. Let me move that bed. Sorry, let me give you a better way in here. Another infestation. Oh shit. That is the problem with these tunnels. Oh my god, Scooter just had the implant. Oh, shit. Well, that's fine. Let's just lock these doors temporarily. That section of the tunnel is now off limits, because I imagine there's going to be a lot of bugs. Oh, it's a lot, but I thought it'd be more than that, to be honest with you. That's nothing Scooter can't slap around in 2 seconds flat. Actually, while Scooter's down, this might be a great time to test and see if giving her... because the manipulation is set to 0, and that does have an impact on melee damage, I wonder if giving her just a single working arm might increase it. You're up to 184.11, even though you're anesthetized, which makes you real fearsome, huh? Let's go ahead and favorite that too. Let's just swap out, like, I don't know, your right arm for a regular plain old green mutagen. Apparently it's going to let me queue it up even though we don't have one. Oh, apparently we do have one. What's happening? What's happening with my life? Cannot apply green mutagen. Right shoulder, missing 1 green mutagen. What are you talking about? Oh, then what the fuck is that? And hang on, let's try remove part right shoulder, then apply part green mutagen to right shoulder. There. Hopefully that will... Bruh. You breaking my doors? What's going on? What the hell was that? Apply green mutagen, right shoulder. Cannot apply green mutagen. Missing green mutagen? Bruh, you... what are you talking about? I can see it. It's there. In what world? In what world does that make sense? Okay, fine. Fine. You know what? We're just going to give you a regular plain arm. Does that work? No. Cannot install arm missing arm. There's 2 arms right there. I feel like I just can't do operations on Scooter. Shit. And I've just taken that arm away and I might not be able to put it back now. Why? Why? Why Scooter in particular? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. I don't understand. I'm not going to pretend to understand. Not really relevant. There we go. We get rid of that one. Okay, perfect. So in theory, even though you're still under anesthetic, that may have increased your DPS. It's very possible. Not that Scooter needs to be any more powerful. 184.11, it's made absolutely no difference. Oh, hang on, but that's not entirely true. Your manipulation is always set to 0 because your consciousness is at 0%. Sorry, 1%. So in theory, when you wake up, that additional manipulation, I added another one, that additional manipulation from both arms might actually increase your DPS much further. Because then you can grab them and then smash them with the club from your other set of arms. I have 4 clubs when you can have 2 clubs and 2 grabbers. That's far more frightening. He's fine, just go on the shelf. Shit, I can install these too. An extra lung, distendable jaw. They are dying of toxic buildup. I fucking thought they might. No. Why? What? How? Why? When? Pollution? It's the bloody pollution. Because the pollution spread into the hospital. Ooh. Right. Well, that explains that then. Let's put down a pollution pump. You know what? Let's clear this up. Feels wrong to have this as, being cleaned up by bug people. Do we really need all these people on pollution cleanup? Probably not. Appreciate the help. It's very kind of you. Let's put a pollution pump, like, inside the hospital, like here. Just to stop our people getting, or the non-tolerant people getting murdered by it. I think it was something like 240 earlier. Look, the anesthetic's worn off and it's now up to 192. So it depends when the anesthetic is completely gone, whether or not that's better than what we had earlier, right? I think it should be identical. I don't think it'll make any difference whatsoever, because it'll just be the average, and then the manipulation will take it back up again. So we should be fine. Oh, how terrible for you. A royal attendant. Oh, that's cool. Very appropriate for our bug colony. Oh, it's a bee. It is just straight up a bee. Oh, well, you could possibly just join us. Are you any good? Good shooting. Iron-willed, industrious, delicate we can deal with. That's fine. You get a little bit of extra damage multiplier. We've got so many genes to cancel that out. I might just have you join us. Hello, bug friend. Fellow bug friend. Does anybody still have a parasitic stinger? You do. Did I remove that from the basic gene line? Oh, apparently not. You know what? We'll do the implantation the old-fashioned way. You're joining us willingly. So we haven't got to worry about them being down for weeks and weeks and weeks. Cream. Actually, what were you good at? I still want to try and specialize our people a little bit. You're good at murder. And that's about it. Shooting 7 double passion. This would be a great opportunity to try and build a shooting guardian. Why not? We swap the melee stats for great shooting, then we just give you a proficiency for a weapon. We don't have any good, sorry, what is it called? Aptitude? We don't have any good aptitudes right now. We've only got charge lance. We could just call up the Empire and tell them to come and attack. That would be good. Eventually, maybe get a resurrection mech serum for the person who's got the minigun proficiency in the freezer. I was going to take away the Grey Ogre frame, but actually there's no point since it's the 25% damage reduction. I thought you wouldn't want to make them an enormous target, but actually it makes no difference. That's fine. Hey, welcome to the Colony Union. You're going to regret coming here. This is the final time we can do this because then we're out of archive capsules. So we really can't afford to lose these people either. Okay, so you're no longer affected by the anesthetic. What's your DPS looking like now then? 196.93. I think it was higher before though, wasn't it? I feel like this whole experiment was a total waste of time. Go kill some bugs. Go kill some bugs. There we go. If we stand you there, in theory, they should only be able to fight you one at a time. Though they are kind of ramming each other into you. Amazing. Oh, that's so damn good. She's surprised they got to hit him, but it immediately healed. I was about to say I'm surprised they got to hit him, but it's totally irrelevant. And one hit to delete the hive as well. It's just so good. It's just so good. I'm totally fucking nuts. I'll never get over that. Oh! A baby! Buggsy's eggs. Oh, shit. Oh my god, that was the baby egg. That was the one that hatched just from the egg. What have you got like a nose? What's that? Weird. Oh, and that's interesting too. So they do get the Cream Queen 2.1, but because they are xenotypes, they're born with nothing. Right, so hopefully that'll be the same for the parasitic implantation. And speaking of which... Speaking of which... Does it not work? Oh my god, does it not work because they're vampires? No! It can't kill them, so it can't erupt. No! Hex just permanently has an enormous bug inside of him. Oh god! We've made the Jafar, but they're horrible bugs instead. That's kind of cool, though. Oh, I feel like I should recruit you now, because you've got an enormous parasitic bug inside of you. It's just, you're home to one of Buggsy's royal babies. You know what? God damn it, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. The weirdest prison I think I've ever had in Rimworld, and that's really, really saying something. There's just something going on in every corner. I didn't think it would be possible, yet here we are. Massive Scooter has an even bigger friend. That is nuts. Why can't I see your spider legs anymore? Big old Scooter. What happened there? Spider Tor. Spider Tor legs have been replaced. Oh, by bee abdomen. Right, gotcha. Oh, but I like the... Wait, did I give you the wrong thing? From Guardian 2? No, I didn't. How did I accidentally give you bee abdomen? Amazing. It's just the evolution of bug. I don't think we can get... Well, I think actually we can go bigger because there are some genes that just straight up are even larger. Just add a size multiplier. Or do we go any larger? Yeah, why not? Why not? Just might be a little difficult to move around the hive. That's fine. The hell? You've ripped apart my spider? How's that working out for you, huh? How's that working out for you? I mean, I could have just tamed that one in hindsight. Oh, my animalisk. Oh, I'm actually in awe of how massive Union is. Now we've got to give you a suitably good weapon. Right, and of course, because we gave you the shooting bonus in the Xenotype, you now have immediately 15 shooting. So we got like accuracy, turn you into a sharpshooter, faster aiming and faster reloading. I mean, the sharpshooting would be amazing. I always envisioned one being really far back with a sniper and one being up front beating them to death. I think that maybe aiming, though, might be good. Aiming time, reloading time, they're all good. They're all good, but I am going to go with aiming. So you can acquire targets faster, because it's going to take one hit to knock these targets down, right? Then I would like some sort of... Oh, anti-material rifle would probably do it. Is it a bug weapon? No, I think it's fair to say it isn't. But this is a very special occasion. Isn't it, Buggo? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why have you got your horrible little spider hands on Buggo's head? Leave him alone. I'm just going to borrow a bunch of parts from these people so that I can rebuild Pex into someone who won't immediately die when we, well, depending on what we want to do with them, of course. You look amazing. Holy shit. That looks so damn cool. I'm stealing the spider mandibles so that we can continue turning Scooter into an enormous, horrifying spider creature. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw Silent Hunter here as well. I've got to take it. A giant, silent, enormous spider creeping around, ripping apart the Empire. Oh, it's just too good. Hermine, that's mine. Thank you for being here for so long, Hermine. I appreciate it. We go. Pex is now fully back to normal. Everything has been installed, borrowed from all of our... I shouldn't say borrowed. I should say very helpfully donated by a lot of these prisoners. God fucking damn. Oh, Lord. And I think I want to recruit Pex. The hive mind is part of the ideology. They may be a sanguiphage, but we can dress them up in jester armor. And if they ever betray us, we just take away the vampiric part of them, and the parasite bursts out. It's genius. We've got ourselves the perfect little colony pet. An immortal vampire stuffed to the brim with a tiny little baby ready to burst out at any moment. Horrifying, but incredible. Getting brainwashed. Oh, the parasitic infection limits consciousness to 10%. Oh. Well, maybe I could just give you something that boosts consciousness and then keep you around as a little jester either way. Just a completely brain-dead little jester hanging around. I'm sure there's one of those many, many, many organs has to have something for us, right? It sets max to 10% though, doesn't it? So there's nothing I can do. Oh, I really wanted you around as a little colony pet. I mean, I could remove the parasite, but that was also why I wanted you here, my horrifying little friend. I'm open to suggestions for what we do with Pex the Vampire. I mean, the simplest way to do something would just be inject them with a prison bug xenotype. That would take away all of their vampiric genes. And then the parasite would come out of them, right? Because then they could finally die. We could do that. A shame that the amazing plan of keeping them around is kind of a permanent either colony jester or as a permanent breeding vampire that we could repeatedly implant and have the things come out without killing them. So I'm not going to open up Pex yet. I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to wait until we get some suggestions in before we decide what to do with it. I'm totally open to anything for him because it seems such a shame just to flip over a xenotype and have him pop. I think there's got to be something in there to make it a bit more interesting, but I just can't think of anything with that consciousness limitation. I'm all ears. Thank you for joining me today, as yet once again, we have made even bigger and scarier bugs. What is... Are you not wearing any clothes? You know what? Let's move on. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. Thank you to the patrons for allowing the series to exist in the first place. A big thank you to Chaotic Entertainment, Q, Snathro, Verger of Doom, Erin, Unwise Plains, the Badass Forerunner Elite, Voyager 04, Snickerdoodle, Salaroth, Shiftless Pagan, Avadamal, Chax, Bobson Dugnut, Ghost Hawk, Rock Death, Raven, Buggsy, Sticky Venus, Nagstar, Choppy the Bear, Scotty, Frozen Solid, and Hobo Billy Joel. Thank you for that. Not sure I'm entirely comfortable with that name there. Thank you as well to Gina DeFranco, J520,000, Rubber Rubby, Ainsley Fairburn, Coldest Flame, Mitchell Skanks, Gavin Powell, Acker, Twisted Lime, Cameron Smith, Big Seguro, KCG, Nixie Poo, God of Femboys, A Real Good Boy, Pokey Rocks, Neko, Bootbutt, Saxon Cat, Myriad Rose, Matthew Ryan, Thomas Knapp, Nugsy Balone, Zany, K, Gavin, and Nox Immortalis. Join me tomorrow, where I will try and make an even bigger bug. That's all the series is from now on. Just every day they get slightly larger. That's fucking cursed. That's very cursed. I don't like that at all.